So I know I haven't been making content on here for a while, and before I get back to making regular content, I feel like it is my responsibility to speak up on this too. And I know that I also don't have a big platform here on YouTube, but to me, it is actually disheartening to see the lack of Asian creators who aren't speaking up about what is going on around our country right now. I know for a fact there are some Asians out there who don't say anything and are ignorant because they believe that what is going on doesn't affect them. But not only is this affecting our Latino population, but it's affecting our Asian population as well. And even if it wasn't affecting our Asian population, we don't need it to affect us to have compassion and empathy and speak up for those around us. ICE is here in Orange County already, which has a very large population of Asians, and they've also detained many of them as well. They're targeting not only the peaceful protests in LA, but here in Orange County and Santa Ana as well.
We have new information for you this morning. Santa Ana police confirming 10 people were arrested at that protest. Around 200 people took to the streets condemning recent ICE raids.
I've seen this transform from a semi-peaceful protest because the police were instigating early on to what you see now, an armored vehicle, all these police, a helicopter. Yeah. It's crazy. I don't think that this is warranted because our outrage is justifiable.
And it is actually insane that they need to show up to peaceful protests in full gear, armed. The people who are being detained right now, they are not being read their rights, they are not being told why they're being detained, and they're also unable to file reports or complaints, and overall, just the way they're being arrested is just unfair.
Están mis hijas esperándolos en la casa. 6 niñas tengo que dependen de nosotros.
Ayúdenme.
No vengan porque se los van a llevar a todos. Están
Mando ya sus casos y eso los pone ya en la situación.
ICE texted hundreds of immigrants to show up early for routine check-ins, then arrested them when they arrived. Here's what happened. On June 3rd, Immigration and Customs Enforcement detained over 2,200 migrants, marking the most arrests made in a single day since the agency was established in 2003. According to NBC News, the surge in numbers comes after White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller met with ICE leadership last month and allegedly threatened to fire senior officials if the agency does not begin making at least 3,000 arrests per day. NBC reports that hundreds of the people arrested Tuesday were enrolled in the agency's Alternative to Detention program, under which ICE releases undocumented immigrants who are deemed not to be threats to public safety and keeps tabs on them using ankle monitors, smartphone apps, or other geolocating programs, along with periodic check-ins at ICE facilities. Immigration attorneys across the nation told NBC News that some of their clients on ATD received a mass text message sent out by ICE requesting that they arrive early for check-in appointments at ICE offices. And when they did, they were arrested. An NBC News reporter says they witnessed a number of people who showed up for routine appointments at a New York ICE office brought out in handcuffs and put into unmarked vehicles. An attorney representing one man who was detained in such a manner stated that he had shown up for every one of his prior appointments and was very cooperative with all the requirements that were made of him. Regarding the detention of immigrants on ATD with ankle monitors, an ICE spokesperson claimed that those arrested had executable final orders of removal by an immigration judge and had not complied with that order. However, multiple lawyers for those arrested have stated that their clients did not have final orders of removal. The senior director of government relations at the American Immigration Lawyers Association says that an increasing number of immigrants are afraid to show up for check-ins and court dates out of concern that they will be arrested. People are now increasingly afraid and intimidated because of the way that ICE is executing these kinds of enforcement priorities on such a widespread, indiscriminate, and mass scale, the director said.
And it is so unbelievable what is happening in our state and around our country right now, and especially our state because California is just built upon Latino culture. Nobody here is illegal on stolen land, and for the other communities who aren't speaking up because they believe it doesn't affect them, you need to realize that your community is going to be under attack soon as well. It doesn't matter if you're in the middle of applying for your citizenship, getting a green card. ICE is raiding homes of people and taking them away from their family. They're raiding schools, the street, stores, just anywhere. And it is actually unbelievable and surreal to see all these people being torn away from their families. And immigrants sacrifice so much to come to this country for their children to have a better life, and for them to just be taken away like that is just so cruel, because those children are going to suffer so much without either their mother or father or even both.
Mamá, por favor. Mamá, no me dejes.
No firmes nada. No firmes nada, pa. Te quiero mucho, pa. I love you.
Oh my God, I can't. Oh my God.
I can't handle this, y'all. This is crazy, yo. I didn't think this was about to affect me like this. But our neighbor's school, y'all know I work at a school.
And I'm actually so proud of LA and everyone around our country who is refusing to back down against our president and ICE.
Feel tough with your assault rifles and your sticks. You should be standing here with us. You're on the wrong side of history. We know you got a job to do, but you took an oath to the Constitution, not to the fascists in the White House. Think about what you're doing now. Think about what this means. Coming into our community. Peaceful fucking community. People working their jobs. They send in men in military fatigues. Weapons of war into our communities. And you stand here and you allow it. I am sick and tired of it. You should be sick and tired of it. You think any of these people in the White House sending you these commands give a fuck about you? Not one of them do. They laugh at you. Our president laughs at you. He calls you fools. He said the people who died overseas in the military were chumps. That's who you're defending right now. Every last... Think about your place in history, ladies and gentlemen. Ask yourself when you wake up tomorrow. I don't know if you have kids. Ask yourself the future you want for your children. Is it this? You can answer me. Is it this? Do you feel good about this? You're tough behind your fucking masks and your fatigues and with your weapons, but how do you feel on the inside? This is our fucking community, and we will fight for it if we have to. Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets?
Don't let anything you see online fool you. These protests started out as peaceful protests. The government is for the people, by the people, and we have a right to protest. ICE and our government are the ones who have turned to violence. They're equipped and using things such as rubber bullets, flash grenades, and tear gas, and they also brought in 700 Marines. They're shooting rubber bullets at news reporters, detaining reporters, lighting fires with their tear gas and flash grenades, and even hitting people with their cars.
You just shut the fuck up. You okay?
I'm good.
Are you okay?
A second, John. Hold on. I want to. Jason, what's going on? I hear you. Am I seeing Jason Carroll being? What happened, Jason?
I am being detained. I am being detained, Laura. I'm not being arrested. Correct, officers?
Did you hear what he told you?
No.
We're letting you go, but you can't come back right
Okay.
Because then if you come back, then you go.
Okay.
Okay, please?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, officer.
Take care. You too. Nice to meet you.
The fact that they're targeting reporters or anyone, as a matter of fact, is insane. We, as the people of this country, have a right to protest against our president, who sent in the military to California without the permission of our state. My heart goes out to the Latino population, not only in California, but around the country as well. And to the Asians who are also being detained by ICE, I also see you too. 7 people have died under custody by ICE in the first 100 days of Donald Trump's presidency, and hundreds and thousands deported as well. These people, they can say anything they want, but it doesn't change the fact that it is cruel and inhumane. There will be so many ignorant people who will say that it is the immigrants' fault for coming here illegally, but here's the truth on getting here illegally, that there are very few paths. I'm going to leave these on the screen for a few seconds and you can pause to read them. There are also many Republicans who are religious, yet they go against the Bible. When immigrants live in your land with you, you must not cheat them. Any immigrant who lives with you must be treated as if they were one of your citizens. You must love them as yourself because you were immigrants in the land of Egypt. Some will say that you're deporting criminals and they just care about the law, but if you truly cared about criminals and the law, then you should have never elected a felon as your president in the first place. No matter who you are or what your immigration status is, in this country, you have rights. I'm going to provide a link in the description for the Know Your Rights card, which is available to read in 39 different languages. These are what they say in English. You can pause to read them. Again, they're available in 39 languages through the link in the description. And I'm also going to leave a link in the description to the Linktree of the League of United Latin American Citizens. Their Linktree contains resources letting you know your rights and to help find legal resources near you. And their TikTok and social media pages also have a lot of information on what's going on right now. And thank you for taking the time to watch my video.